what's upsetting God. You're not supposed to look disappointed. He said, when you fast, don't let anybody know you fast. Now, this is not in scripture. If you were spraying Jerry curls before you fasted, you keep spraying them while you fasting. If you put all sheen on your face before you fast, for God's sake, put some on your face while you fasting. Let nobody know what you're doing. Keep it between you and the Lord. You don't have to advertise that you're looking for God to make a way out of no way. Just go on and live your life because God knows how you do it. Because there's nothing more upsetting to God than when you put a prayer before God. Now you're going to sit down and do nothing because I'm waiting on the answer from the Lord. God said, go on and work. The answer will show up right while you're working. Lord, I need a change life. But go on and keep on working. But don't sit and wait for me to change your life. Change comes to those who are in the way. Okay, I'm not getting hot. Every now and then, we get sick and tired. But sick and tired should come in two phases. One, you need to get sick and tired before God gets sick and tired. Okay. I know I'm speaking the right thing, but I don't hear anything, you know. Can y'all at least say praise the Lord? Praise the Lord. Yeah, because it's being video, because they think I'm standing here solo. Because y'all being so quiet. I'm not doing any hard preaching. I'm talking to you today. All right. and what was I saying? What was I saying? Get tired. Well, get sick and tired before what? Before God gets what? Sick and tired. Do you want to understand what that means? What it means is there are some things in our lives. The Spirit of the Lord has whispered and said, you need to change that. You're not going to be able to get away with that anymore like you used to. You need to change that. You need to let that go. And here's the thing. You heard it and you know it. But when you around us, you act like anybody said a word to you. What? Who? When? What? And then we keep ignoring it. Like some of you ignoring me now. I know why you're not saying amen. Lord, I ain't think he's going to be preaching on that today, all up in my business. Well, you are God's business. You don't understand how important you are to God. And God is saying, after a while, when he gets sick and tired, then that's a problem. Because he's saying, I want you to be in position where you can serve me. I want you to be where you can bless me. I need you to be where you can finish my ministry. But you don't have time to play tick and tack with everybody. And folks who pretend to love you, they don't love you. They're just there to try to hinder you. I'm not talking about, though you marry, you don't go home. That's it. We get the divorce tomorrow. I heard the pastor, he spoke. That's not what I said. We'll use that to your advantage. So God's speaking to both of you. Amen. And so this is what Mother Lennon and I had. I could be at the house of Mother Lennon. Well, honey, I'm going to church. You going? No, I ain't going. Well, okay, see you later then. All right. She don't go. Well, you ain't going. Okay, I'm going to stay home. And she been in all that smiling and all that. Oh, Mother Lennon, she's so nice. Yeah? Okay. She said, do you like she did a lady with the sandwich? She went out full of joy one day. I bless the Lord. Whoever God send my way, I bless them. The lady needs some money. She said, honey, I just got this sandwich. I'm going to give you. What kind of sandwich is it? I don't want that. Mother said, I snatched that sandwich. Give me that sandwich back. He snatched that bag out of that lady's hand and went and found a cross and God gave it. Oh, praise God. Oh, thank you. He said, honey, I snatched that bag out of that woman. Give me it back. You trust it? Don't mess up my grin. Don't get that twisted. And so so what's the point? The point is this life that we are in, you really don't understand how important and critical you are in the kingdom of God. And we wasting time worried about, I need to find me a lover. Jesus said, well, won't you love me first? And then who you looking for, and then they won't leave you the next time. Oh, that was, that slipped out of my mouth, didn't it? No, it didn't. Some of us don't even need anybody. You don't know how to keep them when you get them. You don't just get somebody like just boss them around, go. Oh, in the name of God. That's why they ran away before. They join a go. Go here, go there, come here, stay here. Yeah, you're doing that wrong. Boy, that shows how to keep somebody, isn't it? Then you get somebody else on the other side. Oh, that's nice. Oh, you so fine. Under their breath, you're a mess. But oh, no, that's it. Oh, they come up with words to say. And whether it be male or female, by the way. And some of us, we have to understand that in this life that we live, it's not all about you. It could be, my wife and I, we love each other. I mean, we love each other. That's because we really in love with God. That's why her and I love each other. Because we had to go by natural love. Lord have mercy. Natural love don't last too long. Y'all can say, you say be all cute you want. Oh no, love don't last unless you have love. You can't love if you don't have the love of Christ. Only Christ is, you want to talk about a professional on how to love? With the wife I have, I need Jesus. I have to know how to love this girl. They don't have a manual out there anywhere that tells me how to love her. Because she can come up with some ways, she can write her own book. Some of them she come up with, I look at her and just laugh. I said, honey, don't even try it. That's because I have a love of Christ. I can love my wife. In fact, I don't know what happened to me. I said, honey, what are we going to do when we get to heaven together? And my daughter was wrong. She said, I know you all ain't talking about dying. I said, no, we just talking. I said, can you imagine what in the world we said? Honey, I don't know what we're going to be doing. We're trying to plan on the next billion years. See? Y'all ain't said nothing. I know some of y'all, I can't wait to die. Listen, let's talk about a rule. Don't stray from your message. Don't do like Donald Trump. Stay with the prompter. So every time he get away from that prompter, boy, he can mess up big time. Anyhow, but what I'm saying is, see, a lot of you just confused when I talk about natural love and the call of God in our life. You think the call of God is go out, do ministry, and do all these great things and leave your family out. The call of God, family is key with God. So he's going to show you how to stay together and then work together. I'm not getting help here. That's why you got to serve together. That's why you got to be together, love together, go together, pray together, worship together. And all of that is centered on doing ministry for the Lord. How can you go outside your house and do work when your house is a mess? You come to my house, I might not have the fanciest things, but I know when you put your foot in that door, you're going to know there's love in the house. Amen. I know that. Amen. I know that. And I know that if my wife is away, I know she can't wait to get back to see me. And when I go away, don't be laughing, girl. Out here, speak for yourself. I see when I've driven away to go south, I intended to be down there 4 days. I'm down there a day and a half and turn around and come back. She's like, honey, I thought you were gone. Well, I'm back now. Has nothing to do with whether I trust her or not. Oh God, that don't even factor in. Because her love for God and my love for God takes care of that. I'm not giving any amen, is it? Oh, y'all thought you were supposed to be in love and you have to look at each other? Oh, no, that's how to fall out of love. The way you fall in love is love God first. And then that way when folk make a mistake, you're not too busy to pick on them and they mess it up and mess that up. Because wait a minute, your turn coming too. I've had to advise some other leaders, even husband and wives, and the husband pastor in churches. I said, look over here, this is the way this goes. You sit down with your wife and you say to her, honey, look, you and I have to be a team. Don't let them church members turn you against me. You and I have to be a team. So when we go into church together, we let people say, well, whatever pastor said, that's what it is. Because you can get some mess going on in churches where a husband and wife forget all about they're supposed to be working as a team, and then you get one competing against the other, and then there's a whole lot of hellish going on in the church. And if there's hellish in the church, there's going to be hellish in the house. Hello and hello no. Took a while for us to get this. Took me a while to get this. Because when God had enough, I'm going to tell you this. And this is when, I'm not messing with Tyra. Tyra probably about 10 years old, 8 years old. And she wasn't with us, but Mother Lennon and I, we had the kids in the back seat of the car. And what happened was we had this cocktail sip party. Because we were trying to raise money for the church. We were trying to catch up with Deacon Fields and them. And so when we went to church that Sunday, I'm on my way to service with the kids in the back. That's all right. You just wait till they give the benediction. We getting a D for us. A D for you and a D for me. We got to that church. God came in and took care of the whole row we were sitting on. Everybody else sitting like this looking, and we on fire with the Holy Spirit. That's because God said, I have enough. I have had enough. I have had enough. And it wasn't just enough of us, but he had enough of the enemy distracting us. And we kept running after the distractions and not being able to see God. Because you know what? You can be so into yourself till you can't see God. You see everything else and stuff don't work in your favor. You think it's aimed against you, and you're not looking at the higher purpose. You're looking at yourself. I got her cut off. And so you got to understand that in this walk and talk, there's going to be things that come to personally attack you. And then you're going to take it as a personal attack, and you're going to spend the rest of your life trying to run it down, when in fact that won't nothing but a smoke screen. Somewhere you got to get somewhere and say, Lord, I'm looking at this wrong. I'm about to mess up. God, I need you to show me what to do. Then you will begin to see that God is working a different purpose in your life. That's what happened here. The leaders, they took them and put them in prison. But guess what happened? The scripture says they locked the doors, put them in, and the angel of the Lord that night turned around, opened the door, and said, look, will y'all go back out and start preaching and teaching again? And Peter said, so when we heard that voice, we walked right on out of the prison, went right on back over to the church, and picked up where we left off. You ain't get that. I'm finishing 4 minutes. What is it? And when we heard it, it's in there. It's not my words. It says, verse 19, it says, but the angel of the Lord, in verse 18, and lay their hands on the apostles and put them in a common prison. That's like a holding pen. But the angel